Cambodian Genocide is an event that spanned over a duration of 4 years, from 1975 to 1979, with almost unparalleled levels of devastation. Nearly 25% of the population lost their lives during this time due to various reasons, ranging from exhaustion to execution. The Cambodian Genocide had lasting effects and continues to inflict suffering till the present day. We have with us today Akaria, a survivor of the Cambodian Genocide, who is going to talk about her experiences during this time. So tell me a little about yourself.
I was a young woman living in Phnom Penh, the capital of Cambodia, during the Cambodian Genocide. I had 2 older brothers and a younger sister. My father was a teacher at a local secondary school, and my mother weaved baskets and stitched clothing for the neighborhood.
What was it like when the Khmer Rouge first took over?
At first, many people were grateful that Lon Nol, the previous leader, had been overthrown. The people around us had begun to despise the Americans for their constant bombardment over our lands. Many of my friends lost family members and precious land due to these. However, when the Khmer Rouge seized the city of Phnom Penh in 1975, they forced all the citizens to evacuate and were either sent to undertake agricultural work or join the revolution. Anyone who rebelled or refused to leave was immediately killed. Even the sick and wounded in the hospital were told to evacuate. We lost all our valuable possessions in the migration, and my father was arrested for being educated. They would not tell us when they were taking him. My eldest brother tried to find out, but he was shot on the spot. This image remains in my mind today. It was the last I ever saw of both of them.
How was life working in the fields?
Every day we were sent to work in the fields. We were given meager rations of rice. Some days we never got our rations. Our area was expected to produce 3 tons of rice. Many of us had to work for longer than 12 hours a day. Death became common during this time. My youngest sister lost her life from exhaustion because her young, frail body could not complete the arduous tasks given to her.
I know this is hard to ask, but did you ever discover the whereabouts of your father after he was arrested by the Khmer Rouge?
After the Khmer Rouge were removed from power, my brother and I went to search for our father while our mother tried to secure our place in a refugee camp in Thailand. We went back to Phnom Penh.
I want to get back to a point you made earlier. You said your mother went to a refugee camp in Thailand? Do you know anything about the journey to Thailand and the conditions in the camps?
Yes, my mom talked about the journey when we reunited. It was a tough journey. It's almost like the Cambodians were cursed.
What were your reactions when you found out about the horrible things the captors did in S-21? Like many other Cambodians, were you also inflicted by dark memories of your time under the Khmer Rouge?
Whenever times were tough, my mother would always tell me, after hardship comes ease. These days, I live in the present and don't dwell on what happened in Cambodia. While I sincerely miss my father and eldest brother, I believe that their deaths were not in vain. It was their sacrifice that showed us what hardship truly was, and that if we persevered through these dark times, we would reach peace.
In 2010, the ECCC found Brother Dutch, an executioner S-21 guilty of crimes against humanity and grave breaches of the Geneva Conventions of 1949, sentencing him to 35 years in prison. Now, I have a question for you, Akaria. Do you feel as if justice has been served to the leaders of the Khmer Rouge?
Of course not.